American Red Cross is known for coming to the aid of victims in disasters. This was acutely seen in their response to the September 11th attacks. Their organization is just one of the countless heroes that have emerged from this tragedy. The local American Red Cross began honoring heroes last year at the Angels Among Us banquet. Joining us now is Mark Irvin. He is one of the recipients of last year's award. And Mark, thank you for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
And tell us who nominated you and what were you nominated for?
I had several people from the company that I work for, and I had people from the community of Grand Junction that nominated me because I stopped and helped on an accident where a young girl and her baby were trapped in the car, and I was able to, with another gentleman, do CPR on the mother. Baby was fine, and
this accident actually was in a ditch in a pond, and you immediately just didn't even hesitate to help this woman out. What was going through your mind at that time?
I was very concerned about. All I remember was just the. There was a girl on the top of the ditch bank screaming about a baby in the car. I ran down, looked down in the ditch bank, and there was a car just really smashed up, and I could hear a baby crying down there. And since I have kids of my own, I just couldn't imagine it. All I could think about was helping getting the baby out of the car. There were two other guys down there already trying to get the door open, and so we managed to get the baby out. And then the mother was not breathing, and so we started doing CPR on the mother right away, and she started breathing again. And I'll never forget the first breath that she took.
Sure. And shortly after that, the paramedics came, and then you actually went to work after that.
Yeah, I went home and changed, and and went to work, and that was tough because there were people coming in the store. They were talking about the accident. There was one lady that was in a check stand next to me, and she said that she was telling one of the checkers that that if there were two guys down there, there were several people down there, but if the two guys down there wouldn't have helped, then the girl wouldn't have made it and things. And so I think after the accident was the hardest part.
Sure.
During the accident was
too much adrenaline.
Yeah, way too much.
One last quick question. Have you seen the mother and the baby since then?
I've seen the baby. The mother has passed away. She was in a coma for 6 to 8 months. But I have seen the baby. We went and celebrated her 1-year birthday here just recently, and that was very fulfilling. So. And
she's here today because of you?
Yeah, because of me and some other people, yeah.
All right. Mark Irvin, truly an angel among us. And join us every month. We will be talking to one of the award recipients from Angels Among Us.
In medical news now, a dose of electricity may help ease the symptoms of Parkinson's. Patients who've been on the Parkinson's drug levodopa for a long time often suffer waves of tremors and poor balance as the drug loses its effect. A new study finds a therapy called electrical brain stimulation can help reverse that effect and reduce the symptoms. The therapy uses a surgical